My name's Maureen and I became a volunteer at the Dumfries Infirmary in 2017 when the new hospital first opened. I was a ward volunteer focusing mainly on helping patients with dementia, making their stay in hospital a little better. During COVID, things changed dramatically at the hospital. We used to have over 250 volunteers here, and that reduced right down to 18 because some people just weren't able to come in because of COVID. So we started recruiting new volunteers, and one nice thing that came out of that was that we got a lot of younger people volunteering, so it's made the mix much different. We've now got about 90 volunteers and about a third of those, just under a third, younger people, which is great. Also, our roles have changed quite a bit. We had to adapt really to what the staff needed us to do, so we were trying to free up staff so that they could do their jobs. And this included a whole variety of things. Some volunteers went to Mid-Park and helped buy shopping for patients up there because the patients couldn't get out and do their own shopping. We've helped in the orthopaedic outpatients clinic by meeting and greeting patients that were coming in. Some of our volunteers have been making baby hats and cannula covers. Yeah, during the time I've personally got to know a lot more volunteers. We meet each night before we start our shift just to keep each other up to date with any changes that have happened. And it's also meant that if we have any worries about what we're doing or we don't quite know what we're doing, then we can ask the opinion of the other volunteers. So that's been really good.
I'm Aiden. I started volunteering last February, just before COVID got really bad. In that time I've volunteered for about 450 hours in the hospital. I started off as a volunteer on the ward, and through COVID I've gone through different roles as well. So I've worked as a welcome guide, where we've taken bags from relatives to patients in the wards when they can't go in and see them. I also helped out at some of the vaccination clinics with the flu and COVID vaccines. Just now we've stood down for that, but there are about 10 volunteers in Newton Stewart and Shinraya area who are still helping out with this. Some of our volunteers have had to stand down just now, whether it's for their own health or their families, but they're doing what they can from home, and we've had a lot of new volunteers coming in to take their place. Myself and some of the other volunteers have been involved with the implementing of virtual visiting. It's a way for people to visit their relatives online, so we're reducing risk and the distance you have to travel to see loved ones. It's been really interesting to see another perspective of the hospital and get involved with some behind the scenes work, going to meetings and different activities like that. I think it's really encouraging to see the number and the range of people who are coming forward to volunteer. There's lots of young people who are coming, and we're mixing really well with different ages, and there's a real sense of community come out of this.
Volunteering for me over the past year has been really good. I think in a time where I might have felt quite powerless about the situation, it's given me a sense of purpose and made me feel that I'm actually helping out.
For me, I really gained confidence from this experience. In the future, I'm going to be a doctor, so having the time in a clinical setting and working with people has been really valuable for me.